A look at modded tippers, part 1, courtesy of Rednex Farming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your case may be. JR, Rednex Farming. We're here on our Sosnovka test map with a little test video on all modded tipper trailers. If you've watched episode 9 of my Goldcrest series, you'll know why this is being made. I figure I want to take a look at all these tipper trailers, you know, just stick it out there for everybody to see, because not everybody uses all the tipper trailers. I know how it is. You get in there, you get used to using certain ones. It fits your need, and that's the ones you usually stick with. So, you know, in this brief overlook, or whatever you want to call it, video, we have purchased every modded tipper trailer. Some of them are tried and true, been around for a while. Other ones are, you know, new, out on the mod hub. We've got them all sitting over there at the store, and we're going to bring and test them all out, I guess you'd say. Give them a quick once over look, put a little bit of grain in them of some kind, you know, and check out all the functions to make sure everything works properly. And all the lights back there work. It's got no side lights. This is the, go into tippers so I can just show you. It's a whole lot easier showing folks. This is the IT Runner series. You have the base unit for 55, and then you have 3 backs that you can haul on it. You got one that looks like a dump truck bed, one that looks like a loading or silage wagon, another one that's a grain bin. All 3 of them fit up on the back of the runner. Not a lot of attention to detail here. As you can tell, you've got no wires, no wire hookups, no electrical hookup, no air hookup. So I don't know how the brakes on the trailer work. I just know that they do. There's no hydraulic hose that should be there, so we don't know how this hydraulic picks up the bed. It just works. So if you're looking for attention to detail, maybe this isn't your trailer. But if you're looking for something that works, you know, it works. You'll just excuse me, folks. We're gonna run into the field. We've got crop destruction on, so we're gonna kill. But we're gonna check the tipping. Alright, animation is good on this trailer. It feels properly like it's supposed to. That's all we were checking. Because I've had certain trailers where the animation wouldn't work properly. So, you know, that's all part of it. Now our next one that we'll be trying is in this same IT Runner class. So what we'll do is we'll take that bed, slide it off, unhook it, and I'll head back to pick the other one up. What'll be a couple of minutes for me, it'll be mere seconds for you. But I'll see you when we get back. Alright, we're back at the field now with the Berman Bergman, bin for the IT Runner. No beacons on the back. Turn signals, of course, are working properly. Brake lights working properly. And no backup lights. Or it looks like it's got backup lights. But you can't see where they're lighting up at. And we'll pull her out there real quick and check our tip animation, make sure it works right. I've not had any type of problems out of these. Oh great, our worker has done what workers do and has gotten confused. Give me just a second to straighten this out, guys. Now, as I was saying, I've had no issues with these IT Runner series. They're good all around trailers. Yep, tip animation works all the way down to the floor. Looks nice. But if I'm gonna give an honest go through of modded trailers, you take the good with the bad. You do good, bad, and ugly. Which is what we're doing. Now this is the first time I've used the IT Bergman bin. And, wrong button. It is interesting that when you set it down, it sets down at a slant like that. But other than that, it works and serves its purpose as a good tipper trailer. I'll do my running and I'll see you back at the field. Alright folks, we're back at the field now. Beacon. Turn signals work fine. And we'll pull over here and check out our tipper animation, see if the grain goes in like it should. Yep, everything looks good. This is the last bin in this IT Runner class of tippers. And on the way over here, I noticed something. As soon as I get this offloaded, I'll show you. I said it looked like that Bergman trailer had backup lights. I just couldn't tell where they were at. And it didn't have a beacon on the back. I made it a point to mention that. So let me show you what I saw on the way over here that I had not been paying attention to, which just goes to show if you're not paying attention, you can miss the details. Go ahead and cut our beacon on. On this IT Runner class, the base unit here, if you'll look, the beacon is on the back of the runner itself. So the reason the Bergman doesn't have a beacon is because of this overhang where they put their own lights on the back of it. If this had been flat across here, or even slightly angled just to, for the width of this overhang door, then you would have had the backup lights, because as you can tell, it's got the lights on it. There is our backup lights, those little white ones, one by the beacon, one on the other side, and they were shining through the back of the Bergman slightly. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all that's something I had never noticed, and I've used these before. You haven't used a Bergman. Most of the time I use the little dump truck type style bed on it. But yeah, continuing on with our modded tippers. I'll see you when I get back. Alright guys, next up on our little tipper extravaganza here. The Marshall QM16 tipper trailer. It's a tarped tipper, so you can leave your grain in it and store it. And got a beacon on the back that does not show up well from straight behind, as you can see, because the light swirls and it's just stuck on there, which is neat in a way, because a lot of us redneck farmers we'd do it that way. We'd bolt it right to the back of the trailer like that. Turn signals, again, they work. Brake lights work. Backup lights are null and void. That's reflection off the backup lights coming off the tractor. Let's check our grain animation going in. Everything seems to work like it's supposed to. We don't need much in them to see if it works properly. I've noticed there are some of the trailers, the reason I'm testing them all out for that, there's some of the trailers that don't have the grain animation right for some reason. I've never used this Marshall, but I believe I may find a use for it on a farm in a Let's Play. To be honest, I just didn't like the looks of it, but since I brought it over here, pulling it over here to where I'm doing this, I like it. I like the way it sets low. It'd be great for a small to medium sized farm, so I'll probably use that trailer later in a Let's Play. Can't explain why I stayed away from it, but anyway, continuing on. And here we are back with the Flegel bull. Brake lights, turn signals, no beacon on the back of this one, guys, and no extra tip sides, all out the back. The bull is a pretty steady medium to larger farm trailer. Used it several times. I've not found nothing wrong with it, but you know, keeping in what we're doing, treating all trailers equal. Let's bring the modded trailer over here and check its animation. And works like it should. I know it's a bit repetitive, but if you're gonna do something, go all out. And while I'm going all out, y'all set put and I'll be right back. Now, I've heard this pronounced two different ways. I've heard them called the Cramp trailer, and I've heard them called the Cramp trailer. Not sure about the pronunciation, but what we do have is a tipper for a large farm. The Cramp, or Cramp big body crimper, or kipper, excuse me. I put an R in it. Yeah, kipper. The Cramp kipper. Big body trailer. Dual signals on the back. Brake lights work. Backup lights on the back. This is another good trailer. I've used it. I've found nothing wrong with it so far, but you can't downgrade one. Well, I guess you can, but it's not right to downgrade one trailer if you don't try them all out. Animation, good. The thing I really like about this trailer, though, is as big as it is, it still has a grain door, which comes in comes in real handy for dumping stuff out onto the ground. if you're dumping straight onto the ground, a lot of times a grain door will help you control it, and you can empty the whole trailer as if you have a grain door without having to pull up every so often. So drop this one off, on to our next one. I guess I should take time to mention, I am doing this, I know it just seems I'm doing it willy-nilly. I am doing this in sort of a type of order, and I'll go ahead and let y'all know what that is. All of these are mods that are on the Mod Hub. All of these tippers were given to us by Giants. These are Giant software mods that were put out after the fact. You've seen all of these mods. That Marshall trailer was in FS13. It was in I believe it was put out in FS13 as part of a Marshall mod pack. And then it was also in FS15. The Feagle, I believe, was in 15. You know, these are Giants. They've been around forever. As I pointed out with this, there's no electrical hookups. There's no hydraulic hoses and everything. None of these have them. They don't give us great detail, but what they do give us is all of your basics, all of your basic stuff that's supposed to work, works. It works properly. Your animations, you know, you see your grain go and hit, you know, and spread out on the bottom of the trailer. All of your lights on the back, they always light up when they're supposed to. Your tipping animations, most of them work properly. They hook up, they daisy chain, you know, these Feagles, they daisy chain. They daisy chain and all the connections work properly. You know, that's what this video is. We're looking at this so that anybody else out there, if y'all fixing to start doing a YouTube thing or whatever like I did, it's very frustrating if you don't try a trailer out, or at least somebody else, see somebody else try the trailer out. You put it on your map and get to go, and the next thing you know, oh, the animation's wrong. Well, that screws the look of a video up. You know, anyway, that's my rant, but that's what we're up to. And all of these tippers here are on the Mod Hub. For, like I said, this is on the console, PS4. These are given to us by Giants. Alright, on to our next modders tippers. Alright, next modded tipper up, and next mod designer will be Black Sheep Modding. This is the small tipper out of the Massey Ferguson pack. We got a beacon on the back. Both turner signals work. This is an awesome mod. They now we start getting into the little details. You know, you got your small pivot points, everything real good under there. It's a tall axle trailer. We have our electrical hookups, an airline, a airline hookup for brakes, I guess, and then an electrical line hookup for all of your electrical back here, which is real nice. We'll go ahead, head up here and check out the animation. I know everybody's using these in Let's Plays now on small farms. Yep, animation is good. So, back for our next one. Second tipper out of the Massey Ferguson pack, the Massey Ferguson 140 beacon lights. Same detail on this one. You have your electrical wires and your airline. Everything looks good on the trailer. Let's go over here and check the animations, make sure it works properly. all the way into the floor, like a good tipper should. I love the farming triangles, cautionary farming reflective triangles on the back too. That's a nice touch. A lot of these newer trailers on the game we don't see on, but these being retros, they're real good at that. We'll drop this off and go grab our next black sheep modding tipper. Next up on this modder is a Joskin's brand, Joskin Trans Cap 5014, 5000/14. That's what the trailer says. But now the mod hub has got this listed as a Trans Space 5000. So whichever one you would call it, I guess would be okay. Since it's wrote on the trailer, I'm going to call it a Trans Cap. Beacon on the back, working turn signals, brake lights work, backup lights, still got the same attention to detail. We got 2 air lines now, which means you got release brakes and service brakes back there instead of a single air line like the other one was, or the Massey Fergusons were. So let's check out these animations, make sure they work properly. All the way into the floor, like a good trailer should. I like that little trailer. It's really nice. We'll go grab our next one. The next size trailer in the Joskin line, brought to us by Black Sheep, is the Trans KTP 2250. Got our detail with our lines run. Even got the hydraulic hoses hook up back here on the gate. We have a beacon on the back, working signals, brake lights, and backup lights. This comes in, I'm not a big fan of those humongous flotation looking tires, but this does have the option, may have tire options, I didn't really check, but I know it has the options for sideboards on the sides. Check our animations, all the way into the floor. Drop this one off and head off to our next one. The only thing I can see on that is, you notice the Joskin it's 2 different shades. One's an orangish yellow, and the smaller trailer is a brighter yellow. I don't know if that's a manufacturing thing, or if Black Sheep just decided to change the coloring of it, or what, but still, good looking trailer, and everything seems to work properly. Back with you in a second. And next up, and our last in the Joskin line put out by Black Sheep Modding, is the Transpace 7000/27. Still paying good attention to their details. It's got the more, it doesn't have like the flotation tires on it, it's just got the wide farming tires on it. A working beacon on the back, signals, brake lights, and backup lights. Let's check the animation on the load.
all the way into the floor. It's a good deal. I like these. I'm not a big fan of, you know, yellow. It's not one of my favorite colors or anything, but these are nice trailers. And here we see that color difference I was mentioning. Just again, that's just that one trailer's orange. And maybe they produced this mod on a Friday, as they say. Somebody was in a hurry to go home. Who knows? But on to our next one. Our last tipper trailer by Black Sheep Modding, the big semi-tipper, holds a total of 70,000 liters. You gotta have a truck or a lorry, as the Europeans say, to pull it. Not your normal Black Sheep Modding attention to detail on it. There's no airlines at the front of the trailer. But, you know, other than that, the trailer, it does what it's supposed to do. But really, guys, does a trailer have to be that long? You know, I don't know what they were going for here. Maybe this is an Eastern European thing or something. I don't know. Most heavy haul trailers here in the States, the 3 axles are not that uncommon, but there's no way any trailer company would make a bridge this long on a trailer. Bridge refers to the amount of space between where the kingpin hooks up to the 5th wheel and the first axle point. There's nobody that would make a bridge that long. That trailer would have to be reinforced underneath there with several I-beams, not just the frames, but it would have to have I-beams, like construction beams, to reinforce it, to keep it from splitting in the center. But, you know, that's if you're looking for realism. It's a little long for realism, but anyway, I digress. Beacon, brake lights, turning signal, lights. Uh-oh, it's got a blown. Okay, that's a visual glitch. There's something. You see the way the lights are doing? There's something invisible there that's not showing up, but it blocks the lights. Okay, but anyway, they work properly. Does have a hitch on the back. The hitch is usable. You can hook a dolly or any pin trailer, any pin hook trailer up to the back of it. So you can pull in tandem, I guess, if the need arises. Let's pull around here and check out the animation on it. And the animation works properly. We'll head off to get our next trailer, and I'll see you in a bit.